Test, test. Probably the worst time of day to stream. All right, let's go.
scanners aren't picking up any signs of fuel.
Keep looking. Meantime, I'll go for their reaction mass. What a mess. What got Earth and Mars so worked up?
And what's a Belter ship doing in the middle of it?
Who knows? Hopefully they all got some reaction mass on board, though.
Damn. The blast doors to the lagoon are locked down. Not sure if there's a way to open them.
Always a way through, if you got enough explosives. Go, check out the other ships. I'll see what I can rig up.
You want to use explosives to blast through a blast door. Guess that could work.
Can't even tell which ship is which. It's all blasted to Falota.
There's definitely more scrap here than a few ships can account for. Maya was right. This was a full-on proxy battle.
With a Belter ship at the center.
The Martian ship had focus drugs on board. Must have wanted to question someone.
I hate those things. Rayon and I got busted by the MCI once. Didn't think I'd leave that interrogation room alive.
Watching that Martian's eyes go all weird. Last time we ever stole anything on Vesta. Had to move to Ceres and start stealing there.
Were they planning for an interrogation? Then why'd they start shooting? Hopefully won't need these anytime soon.
After this week, maybe keep them close by.
So the MCRM was chasing the Belters because they stole something.
Only need one ship to chase someone. Why'd they bring a whole fleet?
The Martians were embarrassed that a group of Belters got through their security. Racist shits.
And they reacted the way they always do. With guns.
Once the Inners caught up to the Belters, it was over in minutes. Virgil will probably appreciate these mushrooms.
Oh, maybe he'll make white kibble when we get back.
Cap, what do you think of Virgil? You trust him?
Not sure. I don't know what Cox was talking about in the mess hall, and Virgil doesn't seem willing to talk about it.
Not willing to talk, or not willing to talk to Beltas?
Some people don't have anything real to care about. Typical Inyas. Travel all the way out here, yet can't break free from their peppy plant extract.
Maya's always complaining about the tools in the engineering bay. Maybe an MCRM model would cheer her up.
Yeah, Cap. Cheer up the Martian girl with your tool.
Pashang Fong. Don't want to interrupt, but how is everything down there?
The autodoc kept us on track, but Virgil had to do some of the larger incisions himself. Khan will be out for a while. When she wakes up, we'll try to attach the prosthetic and... What the...
Oye, Maya. Shit. Found some reaction mass.
Toss it to me. I will store it. Nice toss, Cap. Woo! Bossman, you probably noticed me Baratna's been a little edgy lately.
Ray, your brother has been an angry Pashang Wallow since my first day on board.
This is different. He's got the shakes. It's the pixie dust. But he's been clean for almost a year. He takes some meds that help keep him straight, but...
But we haven't done a supply run in weeks.
Yeah, ran out of toxiperidone 3 days ago. Don't worry, boss man. He'll be fine. He's tough. But thought you should know.
Ugh. And Inyas say that Belta food is disgusting. Real Earth whiskey. Even Cox has to settle for the Belta stuff. Earthers love their oceans. Too bad they destroyed them all.
Maya? Status report?
Fire the torpedoes! Give those sons of bitches a welcome, or I'll throw you in the brig!
Sit down or I'll cut off the other arm! Sorry, Cap, what was that?
Wait, are the pirates attacking?
No! Con is just a little woozy from the anesthesia. Don't worry about a thing. I'm gonna knock her out if she gets up again.
Must be the captain. Very proud of his connections to the UNN brass.
Whatever the Belters stole, the UNN and MCRN both went after it.
But how did this turn into a shootout?
The MCRN overreacted to the theft, and the UNN overreacted to the Martian fleet. They got into a pissing contest, and neither backed down.
And the belt got caught in the middle again.
Got a barrel here.
I'll take her. Good work, Sasata.
Boss Mang, I got everything hooked up to blow the door. Head back to the lagoon and check it out.
Got it. Hopefully we'll find enough reaction mass to get out of here.
And then what? We going treasure hunting?
Yeah, you think those coordinates go anywhere interesting?
We've been on the run for a week because somebody thinks so.
Think so with a lot of torpedoes and guns even.
Got some juice here. We're running low after the past week.
Any longer in the crash couch and I'll start pissing that stuff.
Is everything,
Okay, she just said we've been boarded. And now she's wandering around looking for intruders. So, everything's fine.
Maya, this is Khan we're talking about. No one knows what she's capable of. You need to hide.
First of all, fuck you. Second of all, she's gonna hurt herself if she... Wait. Hey there. Do you want to lie down for a minute?
Do you wanna fucking die?
Oh no.
Explosives are set.
Good work, Kamina. Now let the whole station see what happens to traitors who sell out the OPA to the Inyas.
I'm in. Another blast door.
Pashang. Fine, I'll get more explosives.
No need. I should be able to access the lockdown controls from the bridge.
Good thinking, Cap.
Could still find more explosives. Just in case.
Yalik Pashang. If there's one thing all belters can agree on, is that the moldy filters kick ass.
Please tell me you're still alive.
Okay. Con and I had to trade a few punches, but we got her calm enough to attach the prosthetic. Aw, were you worried about me?
A rampaging pilot on a drug-fueled hallucination? I never doubted you for a second.
Goddamn right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to find an ice pack.
That went surprisingly well.
Looks like the crew tried to record a message.
This message is to all Earther and Martian security forces in the area. We have received your warnings and demands, and this will be our only response. The MCRN says we have stolen their property. The UNN says we are traveling illegally in their sector. We recognize neither of your claims over us. This is our belt. Torpedoes, away! Incoming! Stand.
They were heading toward Titania to link up with the Belta sector. Almost made it. Wouldn't let anyone get their hands on that tech. Good for them. I'll need to make a hole to pass this to the twins. Found another barrel.
Woo! This is loaded! Or whatever the Indians say. Touchdown! Woo!
I've got some radiation from a nearby ship, the Manitoba. Scanner shows the engine is mostly intact. Maybe a few pellets too.
Bossman, that's the far edge of the debris field. You'll be exposed.
You two head back to the Artemis. Everyone stays on the ship, but be ready to pick me up on my order.
Okay, well, I guess what's his name gets no drugs. I really think he wanted drugs.
Captain, we're picking up a communication from the Europa's Bane.
Sabaka, they locked us?
No, it's a broadcast. But they must know we're close.
Patch it over.
There is no sense in running anymore. You know who I am, and I am looking forward to meeting you. Contact me to discuss the terms of your surrender. Or just sit and wait until we find you. It's only a matter of time.
Shit. Cap, you got to get back here.
Not without fuel pellets.
Stupid drone is stuck.
Fucking nice.
Sabaka! I doubt they will all be so easy to kill.
Virgil, if I respond, will they be able to trace the signal?
No, it will only confirm you are in broadcast range. But they seem pretty sure of that already.
Put me through. Captain Zapata, this is Kamina Drummer of the Artemis. I don't want to fight you, but keep sending your crew after me, and I'll be forced to keep killing them.
a long way from Siri Station, Kamina Drummer.
You've heard of me?
I've heard of your work and your bounty. But if I'm speaking to you, what happened to Garrison Cox?
He attempted to double his profits. As a result, I am now captain.
Not surprising. There's no loyalty among scavengers. Not that the OPA is any better. You must really enjoy the company of miscreants.
I saw your handiwork on the Urshinabi. At least my crew are not murderers.
Oh yeah, I gotta do it all fucking over again.
Sabaka. I doubt they will all be so easy to kill.
Virgil, if I respond, will they be able to trace the signal?
No, it will only confirm you are in broadcast range. But they seem pretty sure of that already.
Put me through. Captain Zapata, this is Kamina Drummer of the Artemis. I don't want to fight you, but keep sending your crew after me, and I'll be forced to keep killing them.
You're a long way from Siri Station, Kamina Drummer.
You've heard of me?
I've heard of your work and your bounty. But if I'm speaking to you, what happened to Garrison Cox?
He attempted to double his profits. As a result, I am now captain.
Not surprising. There's no loyalty among scavengers.
Sabaka. I doubt they will all be so easy to kill.
Virgil, if I respond, will they be able to trace the signal?
No, it will only confirm you are in broadcast range. But they seem pretty sure of that already.
Put me through. Captain Zapata, this is Kamina Drummer of the Artemis. I don't want to fight you, but keep sending your crew after me, and I'll be forced to keep killing them.
You're a long way from Siri Station, Kamina Drummer.
You've heard of me?
I've heard of your work and your bounty. But if I'm speaking to you, what happened to Garrison Cox?
He attempted to double his profits. As a result, I am now captain.
Not surprising. There's no loyalty among scavengers. Not that the OPA is any better. You must really enjoy the company of miscreants.
I saw your handiwork on the Urshinabi. At least my crew are not murderers.
Don't tell me Kamina Drummer weeps for the lives of UNN soldiers.
You don't fight for the belt. You only care about yourself. And apparently the UNN has barely touched you. So what was their crime?
Foolishness. And the opportunity to send a message. One you would do well to receive. You're out of your element and your depths, Captain. No shame in surrendering a battle you didn't ask for.
Yuri Motek, first gunner. Lucky he missed me.
You can always retreat, Toussaint. Protect the rest of your crew.
Your reputation is well earned, Captain Drummer. Daniel and Yuri they were two of my best. But their needless deaths do not change.
Enough. I've had a very long week in a crash couch because of you. Either fall back or keep sending your men to die. Those are your options. Please tell me this thing has ammo.
I'm on my way.
No! Everyone, stay back! What's happening? Why are the pirates pulling away?
There are always more options, Captain. I'll have the coordinates, even if I have to comb through rubble to find them. Goodbye.
You're bluffing. Hello? Toussaint! Come on. Gotta be some ammo left.
PDC delivery.
Zapaka. I told you to stay on the ship.
Reprimand me later. Just let me do my job now.
I don't know what the fuck you two are doing, but I'm approaching your location on control thrusters for whenever we shove off.
Glad you're back at your post.
What are you waiting for?
We only get one shot before they know our position. There!
Whoa! Yeah! Did you see that?
Move! Con! Bow! Are they shooting? Are we locked? Con!
We're out of range now. Whatever the fuck you did, it worked.
Well, I believe celebrations are in order.
Coordinates are set for the MK core. Time to see what all the fucking fuss is about. With the fuel you found, we should have no problem getting there and back to Ganymede at least.
And how is the new prosthetic?
It'll do. Get some rest, Captain. No telling what we'll find at those coordinates.
Hey, Con.
Resting. Go away.
I found this cigar on the Urshanabi. Thought you might want it. But I could always give it to the twins.
Don't you dare give it to those two morons. They'd use it as a butt plug or something. Shit. First taste? You earned it.
Oh, Pashang. It tastes like burnt kibble.
That's your unrefined palate. You need to smoke more to burn away all the taste buds. My husband, Bao, used to hate when I smoked. Said it was 40 minutes of pleasure for 3 hours of cleaning out the air vents.
He wasn't wrong. What happened to him?
The Pinafore, a small transport skiff owned by Trackman. I was pilot, Bao was chief mechanic. Boring work. Little outside contact. Exactly what we wanted. There'd been reports of pirates along our heading. The usual shit. We weren't worried because, what's the point? And besides, we had our protocol.
Protocol?
A maneuver we practiced. Case of hostile boarding, I'd feign submission, hands behind my head. And when Bao thought the moment was just right, he'd say the code word and hit the deck, and then... Modified SMG with heat targeting rounds. I could draw and fire the clip in 5 seconds, easily take out an entire raiding party.
I don't know. Even with the surprise element, you're risking everything on one move.
When it comes to pirates, one good move is all you get. If you're lucky.
So what happened?
Quick pause.
pirates came for us like we feared. They boarded the Pinafore. I drew them in, got them occupied, and at the right moment, Bao said the word. And I froze. I'd never fired live rounds in battle before, and I suddenly doubted myself. What if the clip was jammed? Would it even fire? Maybe these pirates weren't so bad. It was just a moment, but it was enough time for an antsy pirate fuck to grab me and shoot my bow.
I've seen a lot of combat. Prepare all you want. No one knows how they will respond until the moment comes. Bao's death was not your fault.
Maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't matter much anymore, does it? Don't you want to know the code word? Artemis. I'd never heard of her. It was Bao who read all the Greek bullshit. Apparently, she and I shared a few things in common.
Your ungodly beauty?
Fuck you. Mostly, he said it was because I never missed my shot. Tell you what, if I ever get the chance, you bet your ass I won't flinch again.
Can you believe how vicious these pirates are?
Yes?
I mean, how they were willing to blow us up just to prove a point.
Yes.
So you don't think there's anything special about them?
Yes, I do. They seem to have more guns.
Any guesses on our destination?
Nada. All I know is that it's far the fuck out there. So whoever hid that treasure wanted it far the fuck away.
It's good talking with you, Khan.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week. I should check in with the crew and see how everyone's doing. Phew, Flota. Cox was even more unhinged than I imagined. What are these? Decryption keys? Pashingwala! I knew Cox was paranoid, but spying on his crew? He just can't help himself. Say what you will about Virgil, but he takes his job as ship's medic very seriously. The one thing I know about Virgil is that he's an excellent doctor. The rest is a mystery. Cox said Virgil was hiding something. Let's find out. For an inner, he does make an excellent red kibble. Looks like Virgil has some anxiety from his past. Glad to see he is managing it. Virgil grew up on Luna, but he's not like some inners. He actually thinks of Belters as people. Never thought I'd be thankful for Cox's snooping, but that encryption key I found in his office should work. I'll need to get into that data cube to know more. Maya and Virgil learned a lot of Langbelter swear words in the past week. Khan seems to already know them all.
What's on your mind, Captain?
I found some mushroom powder for you to cook with.
Bursting with umami. Exceptional. Thank you, Captain.
Cox said you were hiding something. Something that Belters wouldn't like.
I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, but Cox was a habitual liar. First, he tried to murder you, then he tried to deflect blame onto me.
So there's nothing else you wish to share? Nothing you're hiding?
No, Captain. No more than anyone else on this ship.
Get some rest, Virgil.
Will do, Captain.
No, maybe I should watch the Expanse. Or I don't know anything about this fucking show. I guess it's a show. Is it a movie? TV show?
Say what you will about Virgil. Apparently there's a lot Virgil hasn't shared. So Virgil's not even Virgil. Not only did Virgil hide his UNN service and his real name, he's also wanted by his own government for desertion. I should try to get more information from him.
What's on your mind, Captain?
You served in the UNN.
As a medic, yes. It was the only way I could afford medical school on Luna.
Why did you desert?
Because I was finding it harder and harder to live with myself. Being stationed in the belt, I was surrounded by people in desperate need of my help. But because of the badge on my chest and the gun on my back, I was their enemy. One day, it became too much to bear.
Did you do something?
No, I never hurt anyone. I never raised my gun, not once. But what I saw taught me that there were two sides, and I was on the wrong one. I'm sorry, Captain. I hope that my actions on this ship can offer some amends for my past.
Why should I trust you?
Because I sacrificed everything I have to get away from my past and start a new life here in the belt.
I understand. But if there's anything else I need to know, I expect you to tell me.
Of course. Thank you.
Get some rest, Virgil.
Captain, is my UNN past going to be a problem for us?
You were stationed in the belt. That means you were occupying my home.
I know.
Cox was a bastard. But at least he was upfront about his past. You were not.
I understand. I hope to earn your trust back somehow.
True belters take water, air, and sleep wherever they can find them. Say anything else about these two, but they are true belters. What are you listening to?
It's Martian music. You wouldn't like it.
I'll decide what I like and don't like.
Insert copyright Martian music. Have fucking music turned down. Why is it still playing? God, I'm gonna have to talk over this so I don't get fucking a restriction on my video because of the fucking copyright. Fucking A. Oh my god. Music is already all the way down, but somehow licensed music got turned back on. What the fuck? I had this clearly turned off last night. So we are turning it off again, because I ain't fucking with that. What the fuck? It is still on. Holy shit.
Well?
End this now. Thank you.
Acoustic instruments and lyrics about war. Very Martian.
That's true. My mom used to play it for us on the guitar. Half the time she'd break down crying and not even finish it. It reminded her of my dad. It's funny. I hate my dad. I hate the army he died for. And I hate Mars. But I still miss it.
Khan seemed pleased with her prosthetic. Particularly the extra feature you included.
That's good. Although you realize we just took the most unhinged person on the ship and gave her a bionic skull crusher for an arm.
I think if Khan wanted to kill someone, she could do it without arms or legs. What you did in the debris field was incredibly reckless. You disobeyed my order, and you put the whole—
Oh my god. You're fucking welcome.
I was getting to that. Thank you.
Anytime.
I'll leave you to it then.
Wait. About that moment in the airlock.
Yes?
Are you feeling any better? I know you were pretty scared given how tightly you were holding my hand.
I'm pretty sure you grabbed my hand in there.
Oh, sure, we can go with that if you want. I'm just saying, I'm here if you need to talk.
The only thing we need to talk about is your delusional fantasizing about me.
I get it. It must be hard for the boss Meng to express her feelings. Especially to the hot Martian engineer who can totally kick your ass.
Not according to that scoreboard.
My point is, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. Even if you did clink helmets with me.
Clink helmets? What is that supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what it means. Helmet clinker.
Let's pretend for a moment that we did touch helmets. So what? You're clearly obsessing over such an insignificant moment. It's sad.
Bullshit. From the look in your eyes, I would have thought helmet clinking was Belcher third base. You know, we could stand here talking about hands and helmets all night. Or we could go back to my room and settle it.
I'm confused. Are you still trying to fight me?
Oh my god, why does everybody have to be gay or lesbian in a fucking video game now? Holy shit.
Wow. If I sleep with Maya, the entire crew will know about it. Nothing stays secret on a ship like this. Is one night worth all the drama? Sorry, Maya.
Go to sleep, Captain.
Pashang. Are you watching me?
No. Now sleep.
What the hell?
There's nothing on the map. No record of any settlements. So what the fuck is that?
So I suppose this is episode 3 now? I really don't know how these chapters or episodes or whatever work in this new generation of Telltale games.
If you are receiving this message, it means you've found us at last. You've come, and with you comes the next great step in the evolution of humanity. We have been preparing for your arrival for years, perhaps centuries. We have been patient. We know you have much to teach us. If you can hear my voice, whoever you are, welcome home.
It just repeats after that.
Who was that?
The head of the station, presumably.
Sounds more like a cult leader to me. Someone who flew too far from home. Generations ago, millions of Earthers tried to set up mining stations in the belt. Some of them lasted. Some died off right away. And some of them, no one knows.
Still, a station this large, uncharted, and seemingly uninhabited? It's like nothing I've heard of.
What did the initial scans tell us?
None of the scanners penetrate past the first level, but there are no heat signatures, no activity except this broadcast. Looks clear.
Maybe. But we don't know if the pirates have found the coordinates another way. Or anyone else.
Not to mention, how the fuck are we gonna find it in there? The place is massive.
There was a line in the coordinates. Something about the first ones.
Fuck does that mean?
Won't know till we get inside. Arlen, Rayan, stay on the ship. Be ready to burn hard if there's any activity on the radar.
Sure thing, boss man. Good hunting.
Maya and I will head inside and search around.
Cap! Be careful in there.
Alright, can I pause this and go to the menu and, like, see what episode I'm on? No, I don't think so. Can I? Nah. Fuck. I want to know what episode I'm on.
Exactly how old is this place?
Too old to be on any maps. Maybe 100 years?
Damn. This is fucking strange.
Let's search for the command center.
Found it. Over here.
I've never seen helmets this old. Crazy that people used to wear these into the vacuum.
station completely abandoned. I can't even imagine what could have happened here.
Maybe we'll find out. As long as it's on the way to finding the MK core. The station is ancient, but the nav beacon is new tech.
The aux power is on these breaker cables. This sector is now powered. There are 3 total. Each should have its own control room like this.
3 sectors. I'll go ahead to find the control centers in each one. You keep scanning the servers for any leads.
Fine. Have the fun to yourself.
I'll call you once I power up the next sector.
The idea of exploring this whole station doesn't appeal to me. But whoever said riches came easy.
Find anything?
You'll be the first to know.
Once we activate the main power system, we'll have access to every section of the station. The last one? Huh. What does this mean?
There's a dead body here. He seems almost posed.
That's weird. Do you think it's related to the core?
Don't know. I'll keep searching around.
Okay. This group called itself the Cassiopeia Collective. Landed here in 2226. They were an unlicensed settler community from Earth.
What happened to them?
No clue. Nothing good, by the looks of it. If Cox was right, we're about to hit the greatest score a scavenger has ever come across.
That's what he said.
So, what do you plan to do with it? The money, I mean.
I'll head back to Ceres.
You want to go back to the station where there's a bounty on your head?
With this money, I can make the bounty disappear.
How? By going to war with Dawes?
By making him irrelevant. I'm going to build an OPA that actually helps Belters. Felota.
Drummer? What happened?
Dead bodies. Many of them. I'll head to the power. Then we can investigate it together.
Now you want to include me? Fantastic.
So what about you? What are you going to do with your share?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Felota, you must have some idea. You could pick a station to settle in. Set up shop as an engineer.
I could. I'd miss flying around, though. Maybe I'll buy the Artemis off Khan. You can call me captain for a change.
Ah, this ship has had enough mutinies already.
I'm not familiar with the Dalton principle. Something tells me it's not exactly accepted science. Looks like they were pulling walls off the station to fashion these caskets. All of this planning and effort, just to prepare for their own deaths. These aren't just coffins. They're designed to keep corpses in stasis, virtually forever.
You weren't kidding. It's like a crypt. I thought Belters recycled their dead.
We do. We don't get to be sentimental. We use every ounce of every resource we have. It's how we survive.
So what do you think happened here?
Maybe the people here were abandoned and got desperate. They could have thought they needed the bodies for something.
Could be. There's no sign of the core yet. I'll check the server here. Keep me posted on any more excitement you find.
I'd never let this happen to me. I've got my recycler all picked out. Looks like the medic was well liked.
So you're heading back to Ceres and leaving the Artemis without a captain?
I suppose that's true.
Damn. I think I might, miss you or something.
I will miss you too.
Need to power on the sector first. Need to power on the sector first. Looks different from the coffins in the upper sectors. Maybe they built it in the early days, before they ran out of supplies. Another nav beacon.
We must be getting close to the core. Hey, with all this alone time you've given me, I've been thinking about something. Whatever this treasure is, the one thing we know is that it will change everything. No more scavenging, no more running.
That's the hope.
The thing is, I think if I had all the money in the world to do anything I wanted, it would be doing this. With you. Okay, not this exactly, but working with you to help build a better future for the Belt. I want to be a part of it. If you'll have me, I mean.
Are you sure you understand what that means? The moment you aid the OPA, that makes you a terrorist and a traitor to Mars. There's no going back.
Good. I'm done looking back. I want to be a part of something that matters. Holy shit, this is beautiful.
Game is kind of boring.
It would be beautiful if it wasn't filled with dead Belters. That shape at the bottom, I recognize it from the coordinates.
That's promising. Let me check the server for this sector, then I'll meet you down there. Okay, here's something. The sector's thermo scanner reports biometric presence. There must have been someone here.
They're still here!
Coming down!
No, stay back. Try to get eyes. My name is Kamina Drummer. I don't know who you are, but...
I know who you are! You're the pirate JP sent to take me out! Lousy in your scum! But you'll never find that sample!
Maya!
I see him. He has you pinned down. I'll try to direct you from up here. Okay, he's coming up on the left.
Maya!
Wait! He's charging! Your left, now!
Okay, I'm really bad at these quick times.
Wrist terminal broken. And he was running low on oxygen.
The hypoxia must have made him disoriented. He seemed to confuse you for someone else. JP?
This wrist terminal is too busted to search.
There's a hand terminal over there.
There's a message on here.
You stole something from me. Luckily for you, my desire to see it returned is greater than my desire for revenge. This will be your only chance. Say I was open to it. My partner has other ideas. We know. She's already contacted the UNN Shinabi. Luckily, some pirates got to them first. Pirates? Are they? Don't worry about them. Just send me your location and hold tight. However you deal with your partner, my men will clean it up. This is why I love Earthers.
So this man stole the MK core, brought it out here with his partner.
His partner, who must be around here somewhere. Maybe they have the core.
This man worked for whoever made the MK core.
So where's his partner? Oh God. The first ones. They're all
Children. It's a children's tomb.
They buried their children here first. Couldn't bear the thought of recycling them.
Then they couldn't bear the thought of being separated from them either. So here they are.
Here they are.
Some of the first children born in the belt, and this is the fate they suffered.
They were abandoned, but at least they weren't forgotten.
Here.
What do you think happened?
Let's find out. The MK core isn't a treasure. It's a weapon.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know. Something alive. And fucking dangerous. Guess they stashed it before they had their fight. It's not in here.
I have compiled evidence to show why this substance presents such a novel set of risks. I now truly believe we may be looking at an eschatological event. I thought I could deliver this sample to the right hands and develop an antidote, but I underestimated many things. All that matters is that I destroy the sample and pray the same will be done to the rest of this cursed substance.
So they stole the MK core and brought it here. But then our security guard turned on his partner and shot her?
Seems right. Looks like this scientist contacted the UNN, and they sent over the Urshinabi.
But they weren't able to stop the word from leaking out.
The MK core isn't a treasure. It's a weapon.
What kind of weapon?
I don't know. Something alive. And fucking dangerous.
So the MK core is some kind of organism?
I don't know. And neither do the scientists studying it.
And yet this company is pouring endless amounts of money into it. They're willing to kill to keep it secret, and now they're running human tests.
Not humans. Belters. They don't even think of Belters as human. Fucking inners. They found a weapon they didn't understand, and they brought it out here to play with.
That's horrible.
It's nothing new. Just like Anderson Station. The Le Guin. Even these people. Left out here to die. Just another chapter in the story.
Got something.
Ready? We found it.
And now we're going to destroy it.
We'll reach full burn in about a minute. What are you going to tell the others?
That the people with the money to buy this are the same people who would use it against the belt.
Unless we don't sell it. Hear me out. Whatever this is, it could still be everything you need to help the belt. What if we kept it?
As a weapon? Or as a bargaining chip.
Call it what you want, but no one would mess with the OPA if they knew.
The OPA doesn't work that way. It's 100 factions with 1,000 goals. The OPA would tear itself apart over something like this.
Why are you so sure of that? You're talking like an inner.
I'm talking like someone who knows the OPA. Who knows men like Doss and what they do to stay in power.
But the belt may never get a chance like this again. You can't just take that away.
You don't get it. You may have bounced around in zero-G for a while, but you don't understand the belt.
Hey! What don't I understand?
Belters can't afford to lie to themselves. We deal with things as they are, good and bad. And no matter what we want it to be. This is as bad as it gets. Think about it. Not like a Martian, but like a Belter. From everything you've seen out here so far, how do you think this really ends for us?
Fuck. You're right. Let's do what we have to do.
Rayan, what are you doing?
See, Baratna? Told you we couldn't trust her. Hand it over. Now! And that?
Arlen, listen to me. That is a death sentence. You'll never be able to unload it without getting killed in the process.
See, that's your issue. No faith in your crew. I already have a buyer on series.
Damn it, Arlen, you don't understand what you're doing.
You always think you know better than everyone else. That's how you always end up here, yeah?
I don't know what the fuck your plan is, but you can't just take over the ship and throw Drummer in the brig.
No brig. Airlock.
What do you mean? Just got to head back to Ceres and...
Tinsha! How long is the trip to Ceres? Huh? 2 weeks? 3? You want to stay awake the whole time? Until we sell this thing, she'll be trying to take it back. Stubborn or voila. Never knows when she's lost.
Oh my god.
No, there has to be another way.
As long as she's on board, it's still her ship. You think Maya and Virgil will take orders from us while she's around? Psh, even the fucking pilot likes her. No. It's the only way to finish this. Take her to the airlock.
Wow, maybe I shouldn't have punched him.
Trust me. I'm sorry, Cap. For real. I wish I could stop Arlen.
Then let me. Give me the gun.
But Ratna's the only reason I'm alive. The only reason I got off Vesta. I can't let you hurt him, but I won't watch you die either.
You want to follow your precious captain so much? Fine!
You son of a bitch! Let me go!
What did you do? Sabaka nearly bit my ear off. Would have clawed my eyes out next.
Wait! She isn't a part of this.
Put it on. We can make it to the station and send a distress signal. Hurry.
I'm the one with the bullet in me. You take it.
You'll be fine. We both will.
I can't.
Stop! I'm still your captain. Do it. Now!
I said I would do anything to help the belt. And nobody can do more for the belt than you.
No! Come on. Come on, come on. No! Come on. Maya, please. Maya. Oh, Maya.
Okay, so was that episode 3? This episode pacing of these is fucking horrible.
Come on. Maya, please. No. I need to get off this rock. I'll come
Okay,
back
so
for you.
this is supposed to be accurate science fiction, right? How do we know what bodies exposed to space react like? Like, have we fucking shot somebody out of an airlock to see him die? Like, how's that work?
Pressuring. Need to stretch every breath. Who knows how many hours I need to survive here. The message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distress call. It's so weak, but you must have had some way of communicating with the inner planets. Of course, when the inners wouldn't help you, you started shouting in every direction at once. If I point the antennas back toward the gravity well, I can boost the signal and send a distress call. Sabaka. I'll have to use the mining tunnel. The quickest way to the antenna array is under that massive mining cart. I'll have to power it up. Locked. Of course. Never seen a passcode like this.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. Huh. You tried to fight off the inevitable. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
Yeah, I had to look that up. I was never gonna fucking get that.
So this is the voice we've been hearing. Not a cult leader, just a man trying to hold his people together. Get to the antennas, boost the message, get help.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
Better than nothing.
How much better? Your fight is over, Kamina. Seek peace now.
You want me to lie down and die? Is that it?
I merely suggest that you embrace the inevitable.
Don't talk to the bodies. Don't talk to the bodies. Don't talk to the bodies. Oye? Is anyone reading? I can't hear you.
I said, you are a long way from home, Molly.
Dawes?
I told you I'd find you, considering the price on your head. I'm amazed you got this far.
You're not real. You're just some loose thoughts bouncing around in my head.
You shouldn't be so quick.
Turn down conversation, Kamina. Unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
You want to waste my oxygen? Fine, but you have to keep up.
So what is the plan? Sending a message no one will hear? Hoping for help that will never come? You really do belong here.
I'd rather die here than be stuck on series with you.
Yes, you made that very clear. What a waste for the bell.
Hashang, did those rocks just turn into heads?
So jumpy. You've gone soft since you left series.
Almost there.
It's quite a bit further, I'm afraid. If you're heading in the right direction.
Shut up.
Just trying to help. So what has Kamina Drama done since leaving series? What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out in that shit?
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here...
Yes, what happens then? You saved the belt, right? From me? From the Inyas? From the tainted treasure you found?
Correct.
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself as you die?
I can't believe I trusted you.
I'm sorry, Cap. I tried to stop you.
You reap what you sow, Captain.
Is this supposed to be for me?
Always thinking about yourself.
Gotta be another lever around here.
Lord.
Look on the bright side. The door you need to get through is probably open now.
There must be a way to double back. It's okay. Nothing down there but rocks. Does. Don't tell me you've gotten bored with the...
Don't be needy. I'm sure you can handle this on your own.
I can. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Mommy. At the end of the day, you always end up alone.
What is this? What's in here?
Don't worry. You can't hurt them worse than you already did. Remind me, how many bodies did they pull out of that room in TND Square?
Son of a bitch. It was your fault.
Interesting. I don't remember setting explosives around the building.
You lied to me. You told me that...
I told you what you needed to hear. And you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone. Even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
I know what it takes to survive, which is why I am here, and you are there. Your work is exquisite, Kamina. Truly the right person for the job.
You're as bad as Star Helix. As bad as Earth and Mars. You make your pretty speeches and then you kill to get what you want.
Oh no.
Continue to fight for the belt. You abandon us.
Oh no.
You turned me into a murderer.
I turned you into a soldier, and a damn good one, until you forgot how to obey orders. Don't you think it's time to face what's here, Molly?
No way to open it.
They were Abaratnas. All they wanted was a better life on Ceres. And you killed them for it.
Be honest. You aren't angry that Belters are dead. You're angry that Kamina Drama was tricked.
So many dead. Was it worth it?
Factionalism will tear the OPA apart if we let it. These people threatened the stability of the entire station when they challenged me.
I'm done being trapped in the past.
But the past isn't done with you. And that guilt will stay with you. Right up to the end.
Is this the part where you tell me that there's no use in sending a message? That if anyone hears Kamina Drama needs help, they'll just start celebrating? Those?
Oh dear. Might as well join that little Martian in
No.
Don't feel bad, Molly. How could you be expected to survive this? You couldn't even save her.
Maya. I'm sorry. I can't. It won't open.
Boo fucking who? So you're dying of hypoxia on a forgotten asteroid abandoned by your crew. Everything out here can kill you. You taught me that. But you faced pirates and torpedoes. Hell, half your crew tried to kill you at one point or another. Are you really telling me the Kamina drummer is going to be beaten by a goddamn door?
I never should have come out here. I never should have let you.
When have you ever let me do anything? Stop beating yourself up. You didn't kill me, Kamina. I saved you. You have work left to do. For the belt and for me. So are you gonna spend the rest of your oxygen feeling sorry for yourself? Or are you going to get to fucking work?
Won't fit. Won't fit.
Found it. Testing. Okay. Oh wow, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Does this fucker have a mute? Can I mute this? Can I mute this? Oh, I can. Alright, cool. Play with that later off the fucking stream. LOL. What?
Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency
She's gonna die, I
distress
believe.
call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately.
Probably not. My squeaking fucking chair, holy shit.
Don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die.
I feel like these games should be longer.
Thank you. I will make your sacrifice matter.
Right, so they're in spacesuits. Don't, like, didn't she have any oxygen on her she could, like, take or anything? Why is there still music playing? There should not be any fucking music. Music volume all the way down. Mute licensed music. Fucking yes, we will mute that. Apply all. Okay, now let's see if there's music. Still music. What the fuck? I don't get it. You mute it. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I think they do it on purpose.
Come in, drama. Come in, drama. We received your distress call. What is your location? Captain Drama, if you are still there, we need your location.
I'm here. Look.
You look like Falota.
You look like a clogged up recycler filter.
Better gather your wits. Matna will want to speak with you soon.
I would have been better off choking to death on that rock. Seems like overkill to me. here. Ugh. I don't know if I'm more horrified or disgusted. Wonder what her story is.
Kamina drummer?
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Julie Mao. Anderson Dawes has a message for you.
Please.
Shut up! This is a blind spot, but they'll be happy to let me rough you up a little. Maybe a couple of minutes. It's our only window.
Window?
To figure out how we're getting off the ship.
You're connected to Dawes.
I'm connected to the OPA, period. Whatever petty hard-on he has for you, I could give a shit. Same with the rest of my crew. It's me and a group of defectors. I was heading to meet them on Ceres when I was kidnapped by these assholes.
Hit me.
Oh, Sabakawala!
That should buy us another minute. What's the plan?
On the bridge, there's a center console. The screen all the way on the left has a disarm command for the entire brig. It needs a security override. The console is Tucson Station. You'll need to somehow move her off of there and keep her distracted long enough for the override to go through.
I distracted her once before. Ended with us diving away from a torpedo. But we made it.
I'm sure I'll enjoy that story one day. I heard her talking about you after you escaped and killed her men. She was furious, but also, I think she sees something in you now, something she wants. Use it. Traitorous Pashangwala. You gonna kill her? Or do I get to?
Nah. She gets to talk to Mana. Wait here.
Fresh tea, Matna.
Taki. Chamomile. Good for the throat. It's a habit I picked up in prison on Luna. Now I guzzle the stuff. 5, 6 bulbs a day. When I'm not guzzling the blood of my enemies, of course. That's a joke.
Hilarious. I'm sure your crew are cracking up when they're not scared shitless of you.
Torrance, do my jokes crack you up?
Fuck no. Your jokes is corny as fuck, boss man.
That's Torrance. We call him Thor because no one should ever have to suffer being murdered by a guy named Torrance.
So, you're all one big happy family that goes around decapitating people.
Decapitating corpses. Their owners had no use for them anymore. Inners are sentimental about many things.
Corpses, property, manners. If we follow their rules, we'd never win. Our power comes from being willing to do what they are not. You should understand that better than anyone. Kamina Drama.
This is our land, captain of the Artemis. Our former captain, Kamina Drama, is dead. As you know, her body carries Anderson Dawes' bounty. We are leaving it for you as a token. It was Drama and her little Martian friend who decided to go after those coordinates. But Ratna and I were against it. We have dealt with both of them now. Whatever you are searching for, we don't know what it is, and we don't care. We are going back to Ceres, and you'll never find us in your sectors again.
What do you make of that message?
They have caca for brains. They thought they could distract you and get away with the core. But there's no way you'd waste time with me, unless you already knew you could catch them.
Mensha, how long till intercept?
3 minutes, Matna.
It is a remarkable story you have. Betrayed by Dawes, betrayed by Cox, betrayed by your own crew, yet you still care. Did you love her? The little Martian?
Fuck you.
I'll take that as a yes. That love is the reason why I haven't killed you. We don't employ crew members here. We find family. Look around. Everyone here has been betrayed by someone, lied to by someone. Their parents, their captains, their governments. Same for me. Now, we have purpose. And that purpose is each other. All of them would die for me as I would for them. The belt was built on lies. The only truth out here is family. You call us pirates. It means nothing. We know who we are and what we fight for. That's how we win.
But you are pirates. You murder and steal from innocent people.
The UNN is innocent? Or do you mean the scavengers trying to take food from our mouths and water from our tanks? We survive against far greater and more ruthless enemies. And we don't apologize for
I
it.
guess I'm gonna have to watch The Expanse
If
now.
that makes us pirates, so be it. You've come to us at an opportune time. The MK Core is the culmination of everything we've been building towards. You'll see.
I
If
can
you keep
finish
an
these
open
fucking
mind
games so I can
and
get
open heart,
them deleted off of my shit,
you wouldn't
so
be
I
the
have
first on this
space.
ship to make it from the brig to the bridge. Or you can choose the airlock instead.
Let's go.
This might be my only shot. Toussaint.
Yes.
The Artemis has 4 functioning PDCs and a torpedo launcher. And they have one massive advantage.
What's that?
They can destroy you, but you can't destroy them. Not as long as they have the core. I know their weak spots. I know how they'll fly and how they'll fight.
Of course you do. But why would you want to help us?
To win my freedom. I can help you disable the ship. And I'm the only person who can go in and find you the MK core. In return, you let me go.
It's awfully rude of you to not even consider my offer.
If it's a real offer, you'd let me consider it without a gun to my head.
Come.
Khan knows we're aiming to disable. She'll never let us get a clean angle on the drive thrusters. Your best bet is straight through the nose cone and out the back.
Doesn't that have a high likelihood of killing your pilot?
Depends who your gunner is.
That used to be Yuri before you killed him. Now it's me.
Forget the pilot. I'd worry more about exploding the reactor. But if you get off a clean shot, it'll be fine. I've done it plenty of times.
Battle stations! Drummer, on guns! Be ready to kill her the moment I say.
Yes, Mama.
Ready torpedoes.
Torpedoes?
We need to keep their PDCs occupied, unless you'd like us to get strafed. They're breaking! Flip and maintain distance.
No, hold steady. I can get my shot off before we pass.
If we pass, we'll be exposed to their guns.
Hold speed. Torpedoes first, then take your shot.
Come on, Khan. Don't miss now.
Hull damage!
Minimal, Madna. Pressure is stable.
Good. And did we get them? Drummer!
Look!
Time to ready the breach pod.
You're nearing the Artemis. Keep me updated as you clear each floor.
Yes, Mama.
Drummer, this is our first mission together. I hope it won't be our last. But if you step out of line once...
Yes, I know. Bullet in head, brains splattered, so on.
Good luck.
Which one of those is mine?
Nah, throw it. See, Magna, she's a trusting person. Tough as iron, but big-hearted. Me, though. Let's just say, not all those UNN soldiers were dead before their heads came off. Sasaki. Welcome back.
Alright, well, that was 3 hours. I think that's a good place to stop. Holy shit. I kind of want to see what episode this is, so I'm gonna skip the credits. Alright, I don't want to start the new episode, damn it. Don't start the new episode. Let me pause and go to the fucking menu. That's all I ask. This is really bad design, whoever fucking did this. Fuck you, Telltale Games. There we go. Alright. Yes. Alright, so started like, oh wow, we are on the last episode. Okay, cool. And that one. Alright. So that's a good place to stop. And away we go.